So let's start by opening Photoshop. It might take a little bit time to open. By the way, if you want to use Photoshop smoothly, you should have at least 8 GB of RAM. Great, so Photoshop has opened. First we will click on new file. And here we need to choose the dimension for our project. For now I have chosen a width of 1752 and height of 2715 pixels. After this we will click on create to start our project. So our project is now created and we have a beautiful white page in front of us. Great. On left side we have our tools. All these tools are very important. And here at the bottom right we have the layers panel. This is also very important. So now we will first click here to create a new layer. Great. Next, from the tools panel on the left side we will select the pen tool. Using the pen tool we will create a wave like design on the page. We need to do this very carefully and precisely because this step is very important. By the way, I should mention that the pen tool is one of my favorite tools because we can create really great designs with it. Perfect, we have made our design. Now let's adjust it a bit. Just a little air. And just little air. Perfect. Now we will double click on this layer to open the color picker. From here we will choose a nice color. I think this color will be good. It will match well with our project. Now we will right click on the layer of this shape and choose blending options. There are many options here, but we will select bevels and emboss. As soon as I selected it, you can see that some shadows have appeared on the shape. Now we will choose a color. A little bit of white might be fine. No, I think slightly darker will be better. Perfect, this looks good. We will adjust the depth a little, then adjust the soften and also adjust the size a bit. The style should be inner bevel. Now we will adjust the depth a little bit more. Perfect. It's looking good. Now let's click OK. So we will select the rectangle shape from the tools panel and draw a rectangle covering the entire page. Yes, this will be fine. Next we will click on fill and choose a nice color. I think this color will be good. If you need the color code, you can find it here. Perfect. Now in the layers panel, we will move the rectangle shape layer below the shape layer. It's look pretty good now. Now right click on this shape and open blending options. Inside bevel and embosses, we will make this color little bit more darker. It looks good now. Let's click OK. Now we will adjust the size a bit here. Perfect. Let's click OK. Now we will select both shapes together and group them. Let's name the group background. Perfect. Now we will click on File and then Open. From here we will select our model. For now let's choose our model, which is cookies image, and open it. Now we will select the cookies image and drag it onto our design page. Perfect. We will place it towards the bottom right and increase its size a bit. Let's adjust it until it looks right. After that, click the check mark at the top to apply the changes. Now right click on the cookies layer and open blending options. This time select the drop shadow. Adjust the angle a little bit and also tweak the distance. I think angle of 126 degree will be suitable. We will also adjust the size and spread a bit and tweak the opacity. The opacity control how dark or light the shadow is, and I think 71 is good. So everything else looks fine. We will also adjust the distance, which control how far the shadow extends. Once done, click OK. It looks really good now. Next, we will choose the pen tool again and create a design at the top right of the page. Something like this. Perfect. Now in the layers panel, double click on this shape and choose a color from here. And I think we should use the same bright color here as we did at the bottom. It looks great, doesn't it? Let's rename the cookies layer to cookies. We have completed half of our work so far, but there's still some more work to do that will really enhance this design. Now select the text tool from the tool section and right at the very top. Our main task is now to choose a great font. Choosing the right font in the right place is indeed an art. If the font does not match the design, it can ruin the entire look. For now, let's choose this font, since it seems right. But honestly, it's not looking right. Let's try another font. There are so many options. This one, Cascadia Mono, looks good. Perfect. Now let's write 5% extra. Perfect. Click the check mark at the top. Next, we will adjust the size of the text to fit inside the shape. We will use the keyboard arrow for more precise adjustments. Now click OK. And in the right properties section, increase the weight to the maximum 700 and click OK. Perfect. Next, let's write cookies on the next line. Actually, let's remove cookies and move extra to the lower line. It looks great now. Now adjust the text a bit more. Since we have more space, let's increase the size as well. It's look good now. Now let's select the text tool from the tool section again. This time we will write in the center of the page. I will write Super Choco. Let me think if there is anything else to add. Super Chocolate seems to be good choice. Select all characters and center align them at the top. Then click the check mark to apply the changes. Now it's time to choose the font again. I have selected this font and it's look quite good. Let's move the text to the center of the design and increase its size a bit. Now right click on the text layer and select blending options. This time we will choose stroke. Set the size to around 40. This should be good. For opacity, set it's about 42. This will work well. Now select the drop shadow and set the color to dark, or as I think make it pure black. After that, adjust the spread a bit and also adjust the opacity. Now click on OK. Now let's select the text tool from the tools panel again. This time we will write at the bottom. First, let's make the size a bit smaller. Next, it's time to choose the font. We need a simple font, so we will choose Arial. Now we will write 100 gram in the text. Now let's make it a bit bigger and adjust it. I think we should rename this text to net weight 100 gram. After that, we will tick the checkbox at the top. Then we will adjust it a little more. Now we will open an image of fire. Perfect. Let's leave it on the side for now. We will use it later. So let's go back to the design page. Now from the tools section, we will select the shapes. Here, click on the shape icon at the top to open all the shapes and choose one of them. And I think this leaf shape will be good. So let's select it. Now we will draw the shape here. Next, it's time to choose a color. At the top where it says fill, open it and choose a color. For now, I will choose this color. Perfect. Now let's adjust this leaf a little. Now we will go to the layer section and move the leaf layer to the bottom above the background layer, so that leaf goes behind everything else. Perfect. Now let's move this leaf down a bit and make it little smaller. Then click the check at the top. Perfect. Now we will duplicate this leaf by pressing Ctrl+J and place this new leaf at the top position. Adjust it a bit like this. Perfect. Now we need to increase the size of this shape. First, select it and press Ctrl+T to bring up the transform controls. Now increase its size a little and adjust it like this. Perfect. Now let's move this text a little bit to the side. Good. Now let's save this project because it's important to save your work from time to time. Otherwise, all your effort could be lost. We will name this project Cookie Design. Now let's bring the fire image onto our main canvas. and tilt it a little bit, just like this. Then go to the layer section and set its blend mode to screen. Move its layer directly below the leaf layer so that it goes behind the text. If we move this layer even further down, the fire image won't be visible because it will behind the background. So for now, let's keep it just below the leaf layer. Now we will adjust this image so that only the fire particles are visible, like this. Also make it a bit bigger. Perfect. Now select the eraser tool from the tool section and remove the particles behind the text. We will reduce the opacity of the eraser a bit and then erase it like this. Now go to the layer section and select the fire image. Here we will reduce the brightness. However, you might notice that brightness of the entire canvas is decreasing. We want to adjust the brightness of just the fire image. So click on this icon. Now we will reduce the brightness and also increase the contrast. Perfect. Now we will choose the curve tool and we will adjust it as I am doing. Perfect. We will move this net weight text a little up because when we use this design on packet, it should match the correct position. We will also make it little smaller. Now we will export this design. Now we will open a new project, and in this project we will open our packet's mockup file. This is the packet where we will add our design. Now we will click on select at the top and then click on subject. This will automatically select our packet, but it might take a little bit time. Perfect. You can see that our packet is selected and it's done very well, including the corners. Now we will press Ctrl plus J to make 3 to 4 duplicates of it. You can see in the layers section, the duplicate file have been created. Now we will open the design file we created. Great. The design file is open. Now we will drag this file to our main canvas, just like I am doing. Right now it's look like the design image is behind the packet. To fix this, we will go to the layers panel and temporarily hide all the layers above it. Now we will carefully adjust this design over the packet, just like I am doing. Make sure to check all the corners carefully if needed. You can make the image a bit bigger. I have adjusted the image. Perfect. Now right click on the image layer and select create clipping mask. You can see that the design image is now masked according to the packet. However, it is still slightly extending beyond the packet. So we will adjust it. We will move it a bit down and also to the right side. Great. It's looked quite good now. But the image is slightly smaller on the both top sides. To fix this, we will press Ctrl plus T to open transform controls. Then click on this icon and carefully we will adjust the corners like this. The left side is fixed now. So let's also correct the right side. Like this. It looks good now. Click on the check mark to finalize. And our packet is properly adjusted. Let's also adjust the 5% extra text a little bit. Great, it looks good now. Now we will set the packets layer to multiply in the layers panel. Now we will unhide this layer. After that, right click on it and create a clipping mask. Then we will set it to linear dot. Very good. Now we will adjust the levels of this layer so that it matches the packet. For this, we will press Ctrl plus L. From here, we will adjust it. You can see that as I am adjusting it, the packet is looking better and better. Now this looks right. So we will click OK. Now we will select the top layer and set it to the linear burn. After that, we will adjust its level too. To adjust level, we will press Ctrl plus L, adjust it like I am doing. After that, we will click OK. Now we will select topmost layer and set it to screen. After that, we will press Ctrl plus L and adjust the highlights of this layer to match the packet, just like I am doing. Perfect. Now we will click OK. Now our packet looks very good. So after this we will save it. So far more than the half of our work is done. Now it's time to make the final product poster. So let's get started. First we will create a new file and set its size to 2000 by 2400 pixels. After that, we will click create. As you can see, our blank white canvas has been created. Now we will start by adding a background color. For this, we will click here and choose solid color. Perfect. Our color picker has opened. From here, we need to choose the color for our background. Since our product is related to chocolate, we will choose a background color similar to it. I think this will be right. So let's click OK. Now we will open the image of the packet that we have created. Perfect. We only need the packet, not the background. To do this, we will click on select and choose subject. This will take a little time for processing. We could have selected it from the tools panel as well, but this method is easier. It selects the subject in a single click. Now that our packet is selected, we will drag it onto our main canvas, just like I am doing. Are you enjoying this so far? Because working with fun always adds a different kind of pleasure to the process. Now we will adjust the packet. We will center it and make it a bit smaller. We need to do this very carefully because these small steps make our design looks good. Now we will go to the layers panel and create another layer below the product layer because we need to make a ground on our canvas. Now we will hide the product layer. After that we will go to the tools panel and select this tool. We will then select an area of the canvas. Next we will select the gradient tool and open the gradient editor. From here we will open the basic folder and choose the foreground to transparent gradient style. After that we will choose a color. Remember, The color should a bit lighter so that it looks good on the canvas. I think this color will be good. So let's click OK. Now we will drag the mouse in the way to scroll. Also set the opacity to around 45. After that, we will use the gradient like I am doing. It may take a little time, but the result will be very good. Make sure it's look great from all the sides. Now we will unhide the product layer. Next we will click on gradient layer and add a mask to it. Choose the black color for the mask. Then select the gradient tool again from the tool section. This time we will choose this gradient style and set the opacity to around 46. After that we will drag from the corners in this way, just like I am doing. It may take you some time to do this, but the more detailed design, the better it will look. We will darken the edges a little from all corners. After that, go to the layer section and select this layer. Then go to the filter, choose blur and then Gaussian blur. Adjust the blur a bit from here. Perfect, it looks quite good now. So now we will select the packet and adjust it a bit. After that, we will create a reflection of the packet. For this, we will go to the layer section, select the product layer and make a duplicate by pressing Ctrl+J. Then we will go to the main canvas, press Ctrl+T to open the transform tool and right click to choose the flip vertical. After that, we will move it down to below, just like I am doing. Then we will place the reflection layer below the product layer. Now we will go to filter, then blur and then choose motion blur. First we will adjust the angle of blur. After that we will set the blur distance. It looks quite good now, so we will click OK. Now we will click on the reflection layer and add a mask. After that, we will choose a dark color. Black will be fine. Then from the tool section, we will select the gradient tool, choose this style and reduce the opacity a bit. After that, we will try to darken the reflections from the bottom to give it more realistic look. This may take some time, but that's okay. The more time you spend, the better result will be. After that, we will slightly increase the opacity and we will work from bottom. We will increase the opacity a bit more and work from bottom with great details, just like I am doing. Now set the opacity to 100% to give it a slightly more transparent look. Okay, this looks quite good now. So now we will select the reflection layer and we will press Ctrl+T to open transform tool. We will carefully adjust it from all corners. Take as much time as needed. Details is more important. It looks quite good now. Now select the reflection layer and reduce its opacity a bit. This level will be good. After that, click on the image. Then go to adjustment and select brightness contrast. Increase the brightness from here. It looks very good now. Now we will create a shadow for the packet. For this, we will select the reflection layer and create a new layer above it. Then go to the tool section, choose the brush tool and select a completely black color. After that, right click on the canvas to adjust brush setting. Then reduce the opacity a bit and also decrease the brush size. After that, gently draw the shadow just like I am doing. Now select the shadow and adjust it a bit. If the corners of the shadow looks a bit odd, we will erase the sides a little bit. For this, we will go to the tools panel and choose the eraser tool. And we will reduce the opacity of the eraser. Smoothly remove the corners of the shadow. Let's set smoothing to 100% and remove the shadow on one side. Now let's do same for the right side. Okay, it looks very good. Finally select the shadow and adjust it a bit. Perfect. As you can see, as we move forward, our product looks more and more realistic. Now we will select the product layer and right click on the layer and choose blending options. And from here we will choose inner glow and select a good color. I think this color will be right. So let's click OK. Now let's check the blend mode to see which one looks best. In multiply mode, it become too dark. So we will leave it in screen mode, which looks better. After that, we will adjust the size a bit. Perfect. Now we will click OK. Now we will add some depth to the background of the packet. For this, we will go to the layer section and create a new layer. We will name it depth. Let's also rename the other layers. Shadow for the shadow layer and product for the product layer and reflection for the reflection layer and the last one background color for the background color layer. Great. Now there is no confusion. Next, we will select the depth layer again. Go to the tool section and we will select brush tool and we will choose a light color. Then adjust the brush and select the soft round brush from the options. After that, set the opacity to 100% and the flow to about 50 to I think 49%. Start gently brushing on the canvas. Pay close attention to this step. It looks quite good now. Next, choose the eraser tool from the tool section and reduce the flow and gently remove the corners. Perfect. It looks very good now. So now we will open the cookies file. Next, select the object selection tool from the tool section and select the cookie, just like I am doing. Then we will drag it into our main canvas. Now adjust the cookie. I think this position will be right. Perfect. Next, select another cookie in the same way and bring it onto the main canvas. We will adjust the both cookies. And now their positions looks good. Now we will select the cookie and go to the filter, choose blur and then motion blur. First, we will adjust the angle. Perfect. We will apply the motion blur to the other cookie in same way, setting the blur angle like this. Perfect. Now go to the layer section, select both cookie layers and press Ctrl plus G to group them. So there is no confusion. We will name this group cookies. Perfect. Now we will open the Choco Chips file. After that, we will name its layer Choco Chips. Move this layer below the cookies layer so that the Choco Chips go underneath. Now adjust it on the canvas just like I am doing. Perfect. Then go to the filter, choose blur and select motion blur. Set the blur distance to I think 29. This will be right. Now we will go to the tools section. Choose the eraser. And set the opacity to 100% and the flow to also 100%. After that, we will remove some Choco Chips so that they appear more spread out. Do this step very carefully as it's a very important step. Yes, I have removed quite a few Choco Chips and it looks very good now. Next, we will move the cookies a bit lower and adjust the Choco Chips slightly. After that, we will increase the brightness a bit and also adjust the contrast. Now our design is complete. Now it's time to save it. Perfect. I hope you liked it and learned a lot from this class.